Hello, everybody. Welcome to this Wednesday edition. We're back on air for the Duckhook Show, and we've got plenty to talk about and to entertain you. Thank you for joining us. I see already we've got 12 guys who've jumped on. Thank you for joining us, and hopefully we get some more. I hope everybody's well and had a fantastic last 2 weeks. And Sunday Series 1 is now complete. And all those guys who played Sunday Series 1, thank you so much, for your efforts and for making the series a success. As always, we've got 2 more series games to go. Thursday coming up right tomorrow, and then the final series game at Royal East coming up on the 26th of November. Then it is the Summer Cup, and we call it a day on this awesome, epic 2023 season. So we're almost there. Yeah, here we go. Are we ready to introduce, who do we have? We have the Duckhook faithful on the show today. Frikkie, the Sunday Series 1 champion. Let's talk to you first. Also, guys in the chat line, if it starts echoing when they talk, put it down quickly. Go, Frikkie.
Lekker. Hello, Mazo. Yeah, it was a lekker, rough week. Nice adding another blue trophy to my collection. And yeah, thanks to all the boys that helped me win.
Mooi. Donnie, okay, let's go to Ryan first. Ryan's on because it's Limpopo. It's the end of Limpopo, and you're going to take us through it, what the permutations are, and maybe give us a bit of a preview to next year.
Yeah, how's it, guys? Good to be here. I also had a busy week, but yeah, I've already started working on the calendar for next year, which hopefully soon I'll be able to share with everyone. I'm looking at including an additional major and maybe make some long weekends throughout the calendar so that Joburg guys can spend the entire weekend and have 2 days of golf, but I'll share some more info.
Okay, cool. We'll get to you. Donnie, it was nice to see you at Sun City. I only saw you at the beach party, but yeah, it was a nice cave. The two of us were like stuck on each other.
Yeah, no, it was lekker, Maz. It's like it was actually quite cool walking up riding up the escalator and then Bob's your uncle, yes, Maz in front.
There I am.
And, yeah, no, it was good chatting to you there, and yeah, we had some fun, and we had a very interesting scenario that happened to us there, but I'll leave that for you to explain.
I saw me use it straight away. Anyway, I want to say that the fireworks was incredible. How were those fireworks?
Yeah, that was good. That was really, really good. Obviously, I took a couple of snippets with that. It's like almost 5-6 minutes of it. But yeah, no, it was lekker. It was fun.
Hello, little one. How you doing? How's his golf? Is he at 6 handicap yet?
No, he's getting there. He's hitting a plastic ball over the wall now already.
Boy. Everybody on the chat line, I see the comments coming in. So nice to see the names. Let's go to the top. Leon Oosthuizen says, hello, boys. Nico Kruger, Aunt Gemeete. Okay. Gerard Sneman, hello. Gerard de Bruto. Gerard de Bruto is a new duck. He hasn't played yet, joining us at Royal East. Looking forward to seeing him. Thank you for watching the show and taking the next initiative. Ian Holtzhausen is there. No ducks. Brian, evening, gentlemen. Can't believe this year is almost over. And regards, can you believe it? The season's almost over. Just like that, 40-yard events. Poof.
Just like that.
When you look back. Werner Lebowski, hello there. And then anyone else? Graham de Villiers, good evening, Ducks. Graham is now in to the singles final. We'll update you on that. Ricky Pereira, I haven't seen you in a while. Where have you been, Ricky? After the classic, are you still recovering? Oh wait, hold on. All the way from Denver, USA. That answers the question.
Oh, geez, okay.
When you coming back, Ricky? When you coming back? Congratulations to Sarel Seamonster, one of our loyal Ducks, on his birth of his boy. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, this week.
Also Barent.
Also, Barent, the Duckhook family is getting very, very big. Anybody else expecting kids here?
No.
Just checking. Oh, plenty. Thank you, guys. We'll keep the comments going. Going back to Sun City. So we're sitting there, minding our own business, and I think this was after the fireworks, and we're having a chat, and some random dude comes to us. Don't know who he is, and he sticks his head in between us, and he says, you guys are the Duckhook show guys. And I look at, no, you guys are the show guys. So I'm like, okay, now what's he kind of referring to? Because I'm thinking that he's talking about super sports stuff, right? And then I look at Donnie and he says, Duckhook show, I watch it all the time. And I look at Donnie and I think, who's this guy? And he says, no, you guys do well. I don't miss a show. So I said, he left. And I turned to Donnie and I said, wow, we have a fan. And then we celebrated a bit, had a beer, and we thought, yes, that's our 2 minutes of fame right there.
Nice.
So Maz, if I can mention this, if that guy is on the group, just post us a hello comment so that we can just identify you. Thank you so much.
I think he might be a YouTuber who watches our stuff.
Okay, lekker.
No, but let me tell you this, guys. Old Maz's smile was like from ear to ear.
Can believe
Because
it.
he, like,
Of course.
afterwards, he said to me, it's like it only took 10 years for that to happen to him.
Only. Well,
Well
not
done.
of the show. Not of the show. All right, we're ready. There's so much to go through. While we're on Sun City, people, the luckiest man on earth. People would like to guess who that is. We know him. The luckiest man on earth is Vickers Lee. Okay. I'm going to put a picture on because he won everything at Sun City. And so Thursday I see him. Hey, Vickers, how you doing? Then he goes off. And then in the evening, he sends me a picture. And then the next day, he sends me a picture. And then the next day, he sends me a picture. And these are the pictures that he keeps sending me. He's winning everything. So, on day one, and Donnie will explain what he was winning it for. Day one, the middle picture, he sends me, and he says, look, I won a Stealth 2 driver. I'm like, bloody hell, how good is that? And he says, no, not only that, my wife won a weekend stay at Sun City as well. I'm like, shit. Yeah, so like, then the next day, on the left, he sends me, look, I won a golf bag, and the chick's next to him. I don't know what he's done with him. And then the next day, he sends me another picture. No, it's not the same. The shirt's changed. And he says, look, I won another golf bag and another thing of balls. So I say to him, trying to go to the casino. You're on a roll. He says, no, I've already won $2.5 grand in the casino. What the actual is going on? Please explain that to me.
Yeah.
So, very lucrative for Vickers Lee to go to Sun City. Why was he winning this stuff? Especially the driver. Explain the driver, Donnie.
Yeah, so if I'm correct, it was a competition that like a game competition that he played while he was walking the golf course. So on each hole, I think there was like a barcode that he had to scan, and then obviously afterwards he won the driver. And I actually saw him on Friday just before I left Sun City. And he sort of mentioned that to me already there. And I didn't know about the 2 golf bags, but he did tell me that his wife won a competition for a weekend stay there at Sun City, and then he won the driver. And the funny thing is, he went to the Stella tent and he bought a beer. It's like so obviously it's like me, him, Shannon, and his wife walk around because then they could like putt and everything. Bob's your uncle. It's like I see one of the guys that I know there, and I'm just standing there chatting, and my view was the hole was between a palm tree and like a stand. And Bob's your uncle, here he goes, first putt, boom, holds it. So he goes into like a playoff that late afternoon to win the prize. So I presume he did that twice in 2 days to win the bags and the golf balls.
I've got a quick question for you, Donnie. Who's Bob?
Yeah. One of my mates that I know.
Bob's not my uncle.
He's not my uncle.
maybe it's Vickers's.
Maybe it's Vickers' uncle. Yes. Okay, so the luckiest man. So, I said to him he's going to go to Waterkloof and win. And then he had a terrible day because his back was sore from all the stuff he had to carry around.
Yeah.
Let's quickly touch on the singles final. We have gotten to a final stage. Now, unfortunately, we've got Mr. Fats, who's had to now forfeit because of family problems. And he has to go down immediately down to the coast. So, the final. Graham, I know you're watching. You are playing Jason Ivans in the final at the Summer Cup. There we have it. After 10 months of singles action, we have the finalists. So Graham beat Gerard Gerber 5-4 at Waterkloof. A bit of a hiding, but then again, Graham did almost win it if you looked at the live scoring. Then we move on to teams. There was a team game at Waterkloof, and Whiskey and Oros played, who did they play? Thunderballs. And they won 4-3, so they into the final. So that's Duckhook and Louis Gerber. Congratulations. And if you're asking, where's the other game? What happened to the other game? Well, what happened to the other game?
Mazo, it rained out. We got some lightning, and I think us 4 got a little bit scared, so we decided to postpone it. So we have a rematch. proper rematch at the same course. So yeah, we'll be tackling that on Sunday, and without posting weather, it looks like it's going to rain again. So we'll see how it goes.
But you know what it is? Copperleaf is bad luck for you because it seems like every time you go to Copperleaf, it rains or it's terrible weather.
But Fricky,
I don't know. Eh? We're probably going to have to finish that at the Royal.
no, but
yeah,
Fricky,
we'll
why
see.
don't you start on the holes that you haven't played yet from last time, and then when you're done, you just combine it, and then you don't have to postpone again.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea. Eh?
There we go. I like that idea.
There we go. Yes, playing on Sunday. So please send a live scoring link for us so we can follow you and hopefully see the end of it. Cool.
100%.
You might have seen that we're going to do the moments of the season, everybody. We've got 5 or 6. So I'm going to be playing them through the show. And then you'll get to vote on these on social media or our WhatsApp group. Last year, there was like 10. I have narrowed it down because 10 is a bit excessive. So let's get straight into one of the moments of the season. There we go. Open champion, Donnie Gelderhuis. The reason you won a major that you had not won, and you won it off like a 3 handicap or something. So congratulations. There is your nominee. So if you want to vote for Donnie, vote for Donnie.
Thank you, good sir.
Moving on. Let's move to Waterkloof, everybody. We played Waterkloof to finish the season, and it was nice to see the boys afterwards. This is how it all ended. At the end of the day, very, very close. 4 guys finishing on -4, 40 points, and it could have been more. And at the end of the day, Wimpy Force took it after a front 9 countback, scoring the most points. He had a very good front 9. Yapi unluckily just loses out, and Frikkie had a putt to win it, although a long putt. It would have been a bit of an amen putt. Brian Owen, Graham de Villiers, Henry Sim, Ian Holzhausen, and Marius van Heerden, all -3, also good scoring. Kyle van der Meulen and Zainel -2. I can tell you, when I got there, Marius was 5 under. On the last hole, he was playing the 18 and destroyed it. Walked off a 7 or something. I don't know if it was me, but he was there, and then he just
went back.
And then he says to me, "Was I leading?" And I said, "You were leading." Well done, well done. So at the end of the day, the winner was Wimpy Vos. Here's Wimpy. I hope you're right, Wimpy. I see you watching. You've gone for a little procedure. That's why he's not on the show today. So whatever that was, I hope you recover quickly. As you can see, his front 9, 2 birdies, shooting 38 with his 4 bogeys. And on the back, 18 points. So he will definitely not be a 9 handicap or whatever handicap he played off coming back. That's for sure. What do you think, boys? Not a bad score.
Yeah, Maz, I'm very happy for Wimpy. I sent him a few SMSs also afterwards. He had a bad run this, since he started. He was struggling with his with golf, and very stoked for him. And happy that he could finally clinch one in front of Obut, or Young Boot, shall I say?
And beating Young Boot to it, because Young Boot has been with us since the dawn of time.
Yeah.
And he still hasn't won anything. So now Young Boot could get a trophy of much bigger proportions if he wins the singles. So that is what you got to get. But yes, Young Boot will eventually win one. Yep.
Absolutely.
Graham, if you didn't know that. I don't know where the surnames happened, unless you took the wife's surname, Graham. Jam on it. Frikkie, you also take us through it. You had a putt at the end, like you said, to win it. This is your scorecard. Quickly flash through it for us. Look at that back 9. Look at it from the 7th. You're like a pro.
So I started
1 under.
Look, it was a game and a half for me, as I mentioned. Started with a bogey. That unfortunately then placed me even with Yaku. I mean, I was 1 in the lead. And just made it 2 pointers. Couldn't just convert those stroking holes to pars. And on the 7th, I sort of topped my driver and hit a provisional because we didn't see where it landed.
Mm-hmm.
And luckily, some other oaks found the ball for us, but when I hit that provisional shot, it kind of felt like, I must climb into the ball. I was like nursing the whole thing. And from there, everything just, worked for me. I mean, even on that 7th hole, after that drive of mine, Gerard made a chip-in eagle and Jaco made a birdie for 4 points.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, I was in the lead. And then suddenly I'm like 2 points behind Jaco. So it's just like, I'm going to say beast mode that just climbed in. And yeah, from there, it's just all the pars. And I think on the 15th hole, Stefan started telling me that, he's like me on an 8 handicap and it's like pars all the time. And I thought to myself, but I have a majors pass. And, when I went back to the scorecard, it was just pass. So, great, 12, 13 holes for me. Very happy.
Many guys are commenting here that after OMG hit his eagle is when you pulled your socks up.
Yes, correct.
So that was on the 7th, because Nico Kruger says he drew inspiration from OMG on the 7th. There was another one.
So
Can we talk about OMG's eagle, pure class? Go.
Yeah, look, I mean, OMG basically had a good drive. Okay, second shot. I think he had like 102 odd meters in. And he just over the bunker, it bounced. He didn't even see this, and just rolled and then disappeared. And when I said to him, "Hey, it's in," he looked at me and said, no, you're crazy, man." And then Jaco or Stefan also, said it's in, and then you could see his chest pumping in there, and he found the ball into the hole. So great,
that's awesome.
Man.
Awesome.
5 points. That's 5 points.
Yeah, we're going to see something special just now. Vimpy says, "No, working in theatre. Are you a surgeon? I don't know. Or you're an actor?" Put another comment, I suppose.
It's a doctor, nurse.
Now we're interested.
Graham says, "It's my brother from another mother. We've been brothers since we were little brothers."
Okay.
So what does that mean? Are you actually like brothers or what?
Yeah.
That's a typical
It
Graham
sounds like
answer.
It sounds like a Jerry Springer show there.
It does sound like Daddy. What would it be called if it was in South Africa? Sipo. Moving back to Waterkloof. Here we go. Interviews. Here's some comments, boys, from what they had to say afterwards. The top 5 boys spoke to me.
The nerves was the thing today. Keep it together. Yeah, it was nice.
How did you play? Best part of your game?
All over. Drives good, second shots good, putting good, chipping fair. Yeah, not bad.
How did it go?
Good. Off the tee, I was quite good, and good company. It was a wonderful day out. Nice playing in the morning.
What was the best part of your game today?
I would say my short game around the greens. Chipping was quite good. Yes.
What did you think of your season, Sunday one?
Goal was to either obviously to win a tournament, which I haven't done yet, and then obviously to be in the top 10, which I think I've done.
I say this was one of the rounds of my career, I would say. I think I made from the 6th hole, I made one birdie, and then the rest was just par. So I mean, this was a game and a half for me.
Vimpy, it's official, champion here at Waterkloof. How are you feeling?
Yes, very excited. Almost stopped golf, playing golf. It was a bad 2 years for me, but I'm very happy with this trophy. Luckily to steal it before my brother.
Yeah.
But thanks for Duckhook. I must say, yes, you're playing lekker courses, always in brilliant conditions, and it's a lekker vibe. Learn now to play a bit under pressure golf.
Yeah. What was the best part of your game? Why do you think you won today?
I drove the ball very, very well. I hit, I think, 7 fairways in the first first 8-9 holes. Putting was very good. I didn't 3-putt. I think I had 1 3-putt on the first. Yeah, but furthermore, I think I played very good, steady. I had a bit of nerves on 9, and then you came and get some pressure on me. Yeah, but a 2-putt gave it to me, and I'm very happy. Thank you.
Well done. Yes, so well done, Wimpy Force de Villiers, on your victory. Very nice.
Well
very
done,
nice.
well done.
They are stepbrothers. Maz for taking swearing out of the last hole. Yeah, I do that sometimes. Ian, where is the interview? Yeah, he choked again. I went there to get an interview, and then he was doing other things. Yes.
Mazza, can I just say thank you to Wimpy for having this round after we played our team match play event and not on. So it's like,
Of course.
well played, Wimpy.
Well played, Wimpy. Let's rush through the rest of these things. Pins. Who won the pins? I can tell you. Somebody. Tell them who won the pins.
Yeah, so par 3-8, Jean Swanepoel winning the Swixon Towel. We had Dana Perumal. Thank you for staying, Dana. Golf Concepts voucher there, par 4-12. And then the Golfer 8, another one for Stefan Henrit, par 3-17th.
Jean needs to stay out of the sun. He's got a hell of a tan.
Yeah.
Four-Ball Alliance. Four-Ball Alliance, this is what the eventual winners look like. Hold on, I've got to click this as well. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum-bum. Frikkie Barnard, Graham Gerard, Snyman, Stefan Henrit, and Jaco Swanepoel. What sticks out at you in looking at these points?
GCM.
9 points.
Yeah, that is Jaco and Gerard's fault, that one. 5 and a 4-pointer on that one.
Well played there.
That
Yes,
is the first time I think score capture in its history has a 9 and a green line.
Yeah.
I can't believe they actually have a colour for it.
They run out of colours. That is unbelievable.
I think score capture just went, it's like, oh my whack, what's this?
That's why it crashed at some point.
Yeah.
Because the 9 went in and messed the whole thing up.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
So well done, gentlemen. Just to remind everybody knows the rules. You need to score, live scoring. You've got 4 of you. If you do not, and you finish your round, it's a 2-stroke penalty. The end.
Correct, yeah. It's live scoring, needs to be during the round.
Especially when I advertise it on social media saying, team game, watch the live scoring, and then there's nothing. Par 3s. Here we go. The best of par 3s. Stefan Henrit, well done. There's a 4-point on the 17th. Made a nice little birdie, and that's a tough hole, Flicks.
Yeah, it was obviously second last hole for us. I had a good drive, and then Jaco had a good drive, Gerard had a good drive, Stefan had a good drive, and then he made the birdie. So, yeah, it was great. Well, drive, if I say.
I'm glad you're hitting drives on a par 3.
Yeah, that's what I meant, yeah.
It's a lot of -1, so well done to everybody in the -1 column. Nobody else on our panel besides Frikkie. Let's go to the best of the par 4s. Best of the par 4s belongs to Henry Sim, -5, and Ian Holzhausen, -5. So Ian fell away somewhere. I haven't seen his name. Frikkie, -3. That would be with all those runs. Graham, -3. So all the top boys here. Yapi, -3. Wimpy, -3. Barry, -2. Fats, -2. Brian, yeah. So many of the top boys. Let's see if we can figure out what happened to Ian if we look at the par 5s. Ian's not there either. I wonder what he did on the par 5s. Paulo Salverio, -4. Frikkie Steyn, -3. Gerard Snyman, -3. And then the whole hosts of -2s. Donnie, there you go. Easy game on the par 5s, even though you messed up the first one.
Yep. Yeah, I actually topped my second on the first one.
What?
Yeah. 6 on.
What?
Yep.
What did you do? Like,
wanted to hit a 6-iron short of the green, and it literally went 20 meters forward right. So yeah.
When's the last time you topped a golf ball?
At Waterkloof.
I bet you can't remember. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. That's how the golf's been lately. Interesting.
Quick
let's have a
comment
look
on Sorry,
Yes.
mate, just a quick comment on the best pars, 3s, 4s, and 5s.
Hold on.
Waterkloof was obviously the guys went around the track quite nicely because I see all of them is just all red numbers. It's not often that we get par 3s, best of par 4s, and par 5s all in red numbers.
Oh.
Is that because of the condition of the course? What do you think? Why did the guys play so well?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Donnie, more your thing?
No, I think Waterkloof can play well. If you look at the top scores, I think it was playing, I won't say easy, but, it's not one of those courses where you can get yourself into big trouble. So, I think it was just like the guys could, like the second shots, the recovery shots could, they got it back into play. And that's what I would say.
Okay. And the greens, the guys were saying the greens were really true, which was nice. Going back, sorry, let me just put us all on. Hi, we're back. Stats. I wanted to show you the stats which popped up there. Let's see if we can dissect this quickly. Easiest hole is the path. What is that? The third hole.
Third hole, 193.
193, almost 2 points, so that's almost level.
14, 191.
191. Then the hardest hole was the 11th and the 8th. The 8th is the par 3, funny enough. And the 11th is par 4.
So the 8th is that short one, isn't it?
Yeah.
One over the water.
Yes, that little one. That's the most difficult hole.
The thing is, you don't have much to miss. It's bunkers front, water front, bunkers left, bunkers back. Hey, so if you don't need a good
Get it on
shot.
the green, man, and make a birdie. That's
Exactly, that's what the idea is. But go stand there, you shank it into the water.
You know what?
Golf.
You know what would be a cool thing to do?
2 balls on Sunday.
Huh. You know what would be a cool thing to do? It's like when this, like say that is the stroking of it, and then when we go back to Waterkloof, to be able to edit score capture so we can change the strokes to exactly what that is.
Oh yeah.
See what happens. So the par 3 becomes now the stroke 1.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Imagine that. Imagine Donnie stroking on his handicap on a par 3. 4 points guaranteed every time. Hey, Donnie?
Fricky's living in a dream world there.
Yeah.
Like I said, I donated 2 balls on that hole. So in the water. So yeah.
I haven't been ignoring. Okay, let's go to the. Oh, okay. I haven't been ignoring you, Fricky. You are Sunday Series 1 champion. Yay! Clap, clap, clap. Where's the trophy? It's not behind you.
No, it's not yet. This is like a photo there. You want it?
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. But congratulations. I'm going to put up your series, and then you can talk us through it. Here it is. Starting at Parkview, Parkview and Michalis didn't have a great time of it all, but after that, everything was over 30 points.
Yeah, Parkview, I can't remember much. Michalis, I remember losing my first singles game against Rudolph. Services, I won against Werner. So, I mean, that helped. Duinfern, Blurry, Krugersdorp was the win. Was a great game. Reading Houghton, ERPM, very blurry. Kailami, I can't remember. Kasi was good. That was the one that Gerard took. And then obviously Waterkloof was just, it just helped. I mean, I was 1 point behind with Jaco, and I think 2 or 3 behind Gerard. And I really thought that between Jaco and Gerard, they will take it because, I'm not playing too great at this point, although I'm, making points, but the striking wasn't great. And just like I mentioned, the game of my life. And, after that 7th hole, just ran away with the guys. So they didn't play bad. I mean, I think Gerard made 35 points, Jaco 32. But just ran away with it. But it was a good solid season this year.
Can I call false here on that statement? It's a game of your life.
No, you can't mention Pekenwood now, eh?
That was the game of your life because it was your personal beat.
Yeah, that was personal best, but it didn't mean anything. This one was, I mean, this is like, it's the Grand Slam of league games or series games now. So, I mean, this meant a lot. This is the ultimate for me. And getting it in this way was just awesome for me.
When you say Grand Slam?
Thursday, Sunday 1, Sunday 2.
Sure. Donnie, I don't think you've done that.
Negative, sir. Negative.
Ryan, I don't think you've done that either. Hold on, you haven't won a series game, a series event, a series.
No, I haven't done a series.
Don't worry,
Just
neither have I.
leagues.
Neither have I. Haven't come close.
I haven't even done a major yet, so I'm still far
We have
away.
to come in the top 10 first.
Yeah, that's it.
That's where we start. So this is how it all ended. Right. Sunday Series 1, top 10. Everything's on the website if you want to see the full 179 or 77 odd players who played. There we go. 347 points, which is Jesus, you actually almost lapped him after that. What's that? That's 11 points, 338 and 338. So tied second for Jaco Swanepoel and Gerard Snyman. Graham, 335, made a bit of a jump. So, and the rest. But I want to, if you look at the bubbles at the bottom, if you can see it on your phone, it might be a bit small. Frikkie, you've gone 58 to 63rd, to 16, to 9, to 2, to 1, to 1, to 2, to 1, to 1, to 1. So you were kind of up there the whole time.
Yeah, yeah, it looks very different than the actual, play in my mind, how the series went. So I might have been on number one spot, but I think it was like so close. It's like 1 or 2, maybe 3 points in it. So yeah, it was much closer than, the end result in the end.
Okay, so well done.
Thank you.
Maybe you get the team thing under your belt as well. That would be a nice time. What happening with the tattoo bet? Oh my word! What Jacques just said.
Wow, what the false.
Just hold on, Frikkie. I'll go to a closer one. Let me just do this. Jacques, this is what happened with the tattoo bet.
You can't see it.
Turn.
I think I've had.
Daar's hy, Jacques. He's got it. How's your tattoo, Frikkels?
Ja, is lekker. Hy het vandag so 'n bietjie gepla, maar hy's lekker.
I got mine on my calf, Jacques. So it had been done. There is a video floating around. So you can look at it. It's on YouTube, so have a look. There was another comment from someone. Werner Lebask says, it happened 3 times in our 4-ball on the 8th. Shanks into the water. Yo, talk about following each other, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is what it is. Let me show you another nominee, shall we? Are we ready? Here's another nominee.
Struck it well, got to the greens, and it was basically stuck between the pin and the hole halfway in the ball.
Gary Mansfield, Albatross, on the 17th at Glen Vista from 220 away. That's even better than a hole-in-one. Well done. So Gary's in it for an Albatross, and I can tell you that's not the only Albatross that we've had this season. The guys are really racking it up. Speaking about Albatrosses, everybody, would you like to see the first hole-in-one ever captured on television?
Yes.
Just let me know if, Donnie, if you remember this day.
Tony Jacklin, 4 under par. Oh, way to go! My word. And that is the first time it's ever happened on live television.
You just see Donnie in the background there. Did you see him? Where the guy hit it. Yes.
I was hoping.
Ryan, Limpopo. I'm gonna put you big, and then you're gonna say, where are we now?
We are now heading to our final event. It's for the player of the season. It's the major at Marble Hall.
Mm-hmm.
We have finished our Sunday series, which Jaco has taken, but we're going to do a little prize giving at Marble Hall with a little bit of a nice spit bra afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, here's the series one where Jaco edged out everyone, and Ewald coming in second, myself.
So he can't be beat. So he's one. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yes. So yeah, this is not the series. So it's done and dusted there. So that's the top 10 there. Yeah. And then we got Peter Prinsloo, dad, Louis Jeanson, in 5th, Peter van Wyk 6th, Arthur Roden in 7th place, Billy Hall, Wayne and Henry Hall finishing it with 117 points. Yeah, so that's the series one there. And then, yeah, the player of the season is what we're looking at the moment, that we'll see what happens at Marble Hall. What we've done for the player of the season, the best 6 games out of the 10 games is then you qualify. If you played less than 6 games, you don't qualify for it. But this at the moment is outstanding. Now, the interesting part is we don't have Billy here because he's played 5 games and Marble Hall will be his 6th game. And at the moment, his average is 181.
Oh, wow.
So it sounds like he could almost run away with it, but I've done a few little permutations. So, for example, if my dad, Louis Jeanson, if he had to win the day, then he's got it. There's no way that Billy will be able to take it. Billy needs to try and stay in the top 6 at least, depending what the others do. If Yaku and my dad stay in the top 3, then Billy needs to try and win it or be in the top 4 to be able to take it. So it's interesting how that happens, how that works out there. But yeah, that's what we're looking forward to this weekend. And yeah, we'll crown the player of the season for Limpopo.
Sorry, Fricky, you're not there. You only played once, so you fell out.
You fell out. You don't qualify.
Yeah, I was banned. After that major, I was banned.
You're
Listen,
banned.
Ryan, sorry, I just need to ask this now. So Peter Prinsloo, obviously you mentioned now the other guys, but if Peter is in the top 3, will he then take it, irrespective of what happens?
He can take it. I won't say irrespective of what happens. It also depends on how the other guys do. But at the moment, Peter, you see, it all depends on Billy because he's a bit of a shark there because he seemed to have been hiding away and now he comes and shows face on the last one. But if Peter does win it, then he should be able to take it as long as Billy's not in the top 4. If Billy's outside the top 4, then either Peter, Louis or Yaku can take it depending where they land up. But all of them need to try and play for the top 5. That's where they need to actually try and make their aim for.
Right.
Okay, now lekker. Well, good luck, boys.
Ryan, you need to put them in the same 4-ball. That could be quite fun.
I've done that. That's what Duckhook do.
One step ahead of you, Donnie. Good thing he doesn't do the T-sheets.
Looking
forward to next season, right? We had a bit of a discussion to try and narrow the area. Is it happening?
Yes, it's going to try and happen. What I'm going to try and do also is after this weekend, then I'm going to put up a little poll on the groups or social media or somewhere where the guys can just sort of like vote, where we can sort of bring it a bit more central for Gauteng and Limpopo so that the guys can, more guys can come because there's a lot of interest by the seams of it, but like we say, they're a bit far spread out. I mean, for example, for the Joburg guys, Polokwane is a bit of a drive. So what I've also tried to do is now I've added in an additional major, which then gives us at least 3 weekends of the year where we can have a league game on the Saturday and the major on the Sunday. So we can organize a whole weekend get together. But yeah, I will advertise that and have that on the social media and the advertising platforms. But yeah, we're looking at trying to get it more centralized between it to see the best that we can do it. And unfortunately, if it means 1 or 2 duplicate courses, so be it. But there's very lovely courses, great courses that we can do it.
Yes, I think you've got to think that, if a course like, give me one.
Like Cora Creek, for example, is a very good one.
They might have a lot of members who will play more often if it's closer there. So rather have bigger fields and then bring it closer.
Correct, yes. It goes all about everybody is interested in the camaraderie for everyone. And then it makes the league even bigger and that. And then instead of having a top 8 for the end of the year, you could maybe have a top 20 that's actually in contention.
Yeah, unfortunately, Limpopo is rather big. So it does put a bit of a strain on getting to these places. But I'm sure that it will all work out nicely next year and it will be just as popular and grow.
I do think so, yes.
I think it would be nice to have a winter Coro Creek, for instance, and a summer Coro Creek. I mean, it changes the dynamics around that course a lot, eh?
Yeah.
Yes. I've had a look at a couple of them to see exactly for that, that's it.
Good luck finding weekends that you can do both because the Duckhook calendar is rather full.
Yes, it is rather far. I've been battling to try and squeeze these ones in between, but I have managed. But yeah, we'll see. Just need to get the courses to confirm. Release Limpopo, they're quite accommodating, very accommodating.
Cool. I can tell you, boys, that the 2024 calendar is almost done. Almost done.
Yes.
So my plan is to release it after Royal. Right, let's just wait for Royal, then I'll release it. There is some courses that need to get confirmation from the Gauteng Union when they're playing there, what that schedule is. So they haven't quite got back to me. But we're almost there. I would say we're 90% booked. And then there will be one or two surprises as well. Because, you know, things change and we try and make things better. And it doesn't always have to be what it is, because as long as it's better. Right, moving on. Let's play another one of these. Here's another albatross that happened for moment of the season.
Luister, waar is jou bal? Waar is jou tweede shot?
Waar my eerste in my lewe. Sy. Congrats.
Hy's 'n credit fight. Sy partner.
Dankie.
Sy.
I dink hulle sien af.
There you have it, another albatross. Can you believe 2 in a season? We haven't had a hole-in-one this year yet. There's still 3 events to go, and normally we get one per season. So let's see. Come on, boys. Let's not disappoint. Somebody hit a hole-in-one.
Tomorrow, eh?
Yes. Irene, we get to Thursday, the final Thursday event. This is what the standings look like. Jason has like an 8-point lead going into the final. So either he has to totally fall out of the bus, because as you can see, his lowest is already out because he missed February, I think. Jean-Andre and Edward are on 303, Barnes on 301, and then Kevin is on 293, and then after that it's more fighting for places in the top 10 for the shootout team. I didn't mention it on Sunday Series 1. That top 10 is guaranteed to... Let me just go back to it so that it looks like Sorry. Bear with me here, people. This is the top 10 of Sunday 1. So these guys essentially are in the shootout. You make the shootout team. The only difference is like there might be 1 or 2 guys who feature higher in the other tours, if you know what I mean, other series. So if you're higher in Sunday 2 than Sunday 1, then you play in Sunday 2. That makes sense.
Correct, yeah.
But this is Thursday. There's no duplicates here. No. Is there? No, I don't know. But this is what it looks like. So, as I said, Jason just has to pretty much rock up, and he's going to take this. So, well done to Jason. Let's find out. We haven't played Irene in a while, people. So, this is what Irene, a bit of info. It's ranked 61 in the country. Hosted this first 72-hole Sunshine Tour event in May in 2023. Won by Louis Albertser on 23 under. So now we know what to aim for. 265. There was 10 eagles and 3 on 3 par 4s. Number 1, 15 and 18. 10 eagles. That's not bad, eh? Sure. 61 by Laurie Cantor is the record with 11 birdies. And home professional is Dylan Fratelli. Well, that was his home club as a professional before he went overseas. So that's quite interesting. Whew, that was a bit of a tongue twister. Pins for the day. Donnie.
Let me do the pins.
No, let Donnie do it.
Okay,
Go,
Donnie,
Donnie.
go for it.
We can see Golf Raid is like the par 3 7th. Quite a nice little hole there. And
The
then
pulpit.
Golf Concepts hole, par 4 the 15th. Pretty much straightforward. And then par 3 16th is the Strixon voucher.
The little island one.
That's it.
I can tell you in one sentence, I'm going to use hole-in-one twice.
Yes.
Ricky got a hole-in-one on the par 3 7th, and my closest hole-in-one was on the par 3 16th. I was like this far away. Ricky, you got tell us about that hole-in-one quickly.
Yeah, 2017, just got a wedge from Wayne at the Golfers Club at that point. Yeah, hit my, I think it was a gap wedge at that point. I can't remember, 48 degree, let's say. Hit it just below that, or on the green, obviously, just over the 2 bunkers on the left. Spun back, just got it in. It was lekker. It was, one of those many Irene practice rounds that I had, and had 2 old toppies playing with me on that day. So yeah, it was great day.
Only
Got
one,
the,
eh?
Sorry?
You've only had one.
Only one, yes, correct, yeah. And
Makes
as you
it
can
quite-
see at the back, it's actually on the back. If you zoom in, that's lekker. That's a labor.
Yeah, I'm actually quite disappointed. I thought you would have flown it in from the top there. Now you've bounced and spun it and done all these other things.
Yeah, can you believe it? I don't normally spin a ball, eh? Can you believe it?
Nice, Flickles. Nice. Let's have a look at what the course layout looks like. Give us a bit of a preview. Let's go, boys. It's open. It's kind of long. A couple of holes, but there are a couple of holes that are really short that you can try and get to, like the 15th and the 7th. No, not the 7th, the 8th. That par 4, if you want to tiger line it. What do you give us a synopsis there, Donnie?
Yeah, like there's a couple of holes on each 9, which is just tricky to navigate through, like especially hole number 12, 13, 14, you know, on the back 9. That's like if you walk off there with, 3 pars or 2 points, lucky enough 3 points on those holes, like you're definitely gaining a couple of strokes on the field. You know, and then obviously is like if you think about the front 9, hole number 2, very tight hole. And then you get to like, I think it's a stroke 2 or 4, which is the next hole, the 3rd hole, which is quite long. And then you've got a long uphill par 3. So if you navigate those 3 holes on the front 9 as well, you know, basically it's like if you do well, and I think on those 6 holes, you basically a couple of shots ahead of the field.
Pretty sure the 3rd is the stroke 1, and then they've got that monster par 3 after that on the 4th.
Oh, sorry, 3rd and the 4th. Yes. 3rd and 4th, yeah. So it's 2, 3, and 4.
Hansi says, will be my first outing at Irene. Interesting. I would have thought you would have played that by now, Hansi. Leon says, Saturday games are a spanner for me. So he doesn't want spanners. But we can't.
He entertains the kids, eh?
We can't thing everybody. Sorry,
Yeah.
you're on too long there. I was reading the comments. Let's look at the field quickly as we wrap this edition of the show. First tee, there's the first tee. We've got the final 4 ball at 7:39. Jason, Jandre, Eddie, and Borrent. Yeah, nothing much to say. Good luck to the guys who are playing. Nice to see that. Oh, Leon and Donnie are playing again together. Oh my word! Is that your practice round for Sunday? Must be.
Yeah.
And then the 10th, we've got an extra spot because Fats is not playing anymore. So if you want to jaw, we've got a spot available, I think. Right. So that is Irene. How far can you hit your putter, Donnie?
I never actually looked to see how far I can hit it, but if it's a flat surface, I think definitely past like 30, 40 meters. It all depends.
Can you hit it further than your driver?
No.
Well, dit hang af op jou top.
Unless there's a tar road in front of me and I just keep on dead straight rolling.
I can tell you, this guy can.
Right down the middle! Ball! 169. Go. It's long. Go. Oh my God! Look at this. See that?
That's crazy.
Putter drop.
There must be a dent in that putter, surely.
Yeah, it's like
Well, after the throw, yes.
well, it's like I think it's like a putter is like being hit at that speed. Definitely, there's a couple of degrees extra loft on that face. So, but it gives me an idea. It's like we might do that at concepts, but I'm just gonna write there. It's like if you do that, it's like you buy your own putter afterwards. I'm not liable.
Yeah.
Don't give them a putter. Maybe we can use Frikky's putter.
No, leave my putter.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to go very far.
Ja, as kan daai enige bereik.
Which side are you going to use? The front or the back side, Fricky?
I'm a knob, so I'll take the knob, eh?
If you didn't know, that is Fricky's favorite putter. For sure.
Apparently.
I'm going to play you one more because I ran out of time. I'm going to play you one more moment for the season, and then we'll play some more next week. Okay, you ready? This is the last moment of the season for tonight. Mooi man, Grand Classic champion. What a tour that was. It was awesome. Really, really enjoyed it. That's it, everybody. I don't want to keep you much longer. I'm just checking. Hansi says maybe Cullinan next year. And
Yeah, that's one of the
with
ones.
the Scotty. Cullinan's a 9-hole course, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have to twice. Cullinan's not too far. That's just past Pretoria, at least.
Yes.
Yes.
All I'm gonna ask Ryan is there's a course out there on the outskirts called Pebble Rock. Please no.
I thought you were just going to punt them, like, "Ooh, Pebble Rock," and then you're like,
If people vote for it, the people vote for it. Give them what they want.
Like just ask how the guys' clubs are looking after the plane there.
Nah, man, it's not that bad still.
Okay, everybody, enjoy tomorrow at Irene. Fricky, that's your first Thursday game. Try not to win that as well. And then
I'll do my very best.
Donnie, enjoy. And, have a great time. And then we will be back on air on Wednesday to recap what happened at Irene. And maybe get Jason Ivans on. I think
Yeah.
that hailstorm that came through the other day, if Jason comes on, there might be another hailstorm coming through. And then is it still that Sunday is Royal, right?
Yeah, correct. Yes.
That's right.
And then it's Royal.
It's all on top of each other, yeah.
Last I heard 1 or 2 beeps from the comment line is probably saying, "Get out of here. We've had enough of yokes. Bring your anger, Fricky. Fricky, you're playing with Ficus." And then Graham says, "Lekker show." Lekker, Graham de Villiers Vos and Wimpy Vos de Villiers. Thanks for watching. Well done, boys. And
Lekker,
we'll
boys.
check
Dank
you
julle.
around. Gerard, thanks for watching. Remember, Fricky, Gerard de Bruto, you need to welcome him at Royal.
Yes. 100% right.
See ya.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
I never lose. I will succeed, not immediately, but absolutely and definitely. I will take action when others hesitate. I will think big when others don't. I will sacrifice when others won't. I will dare to dream of greatness when others fear it. I will outwork my competition day and night. The one who is hungrier to reach the top will always get there before the talented guy. Maybe not immediately, but in the end, hungry always wins. In the end, hard work always wins. In the end, heart wins. Courage wins. In the end, the one who is more dedicated to reach the top will win.